Hey guys, welcome back to Fight Edge channel. Mike Tyson sends harrowing pray message to Jake Paul before mega fight. Boxing legend Mike Tyson is taking his fight against social media sensation Paul very seriously. Although there are concerns, he shouldn't be in the ring because of his age. Mike Tyson has warned Jake Paul he is coming for his prey as the pair ramp up training for their controversial boxing fight. YouTuber turned boxer Paul takes on boxing legend Iron Mike on July at the 80,000 seats AT&T Stadium. There is over a 30 years age gap between Paul and Tyson, and many of the fight rules are still unclear. But it's understood both men wanted to be sanctioned as a professional bout. Tyson reposted the video on his social networks story from when he KO'd Peter McNeely in 1995, his first fight after serving just under 3 years in prison. Iron Mike sent Paul an ominous warning by reading over the clip, "Patiently waiting for my prey." The 57-year-old has noticeably trimmed down since the fight was announced just over 6 weeks ago, as fans have voiced their concern for Paul. "Jake, you can still say no, it's okay," one user replied to Tyson's training video. "Best chance Jake Paul has it to watch these weeds and learn how to box," a second comment read. "I honestly don't know how well Jake is training, but this is some beast-level work," a fourth user replied, and the final user commented, "Age is just a number. Not looking good for the Jakey." Paul extended his professional record to 9-1 last month by KOing known boxer Ryan Bourland in a farcical mismatch. Tyson's last fight was an unscored 8-round exhibition against fellow legend Roy Jones Jr. almost 4 years ago. Paul thinks Tyson will be his toughest opponent to date, despite the 57-year-old being over 2 decades past his prime. "It's good to carry fear into the ring and with you on a daily basis when you are training because it makes you better. It excites me that I have my toughest and craziest and most powerful opponent to date. The challenge of going to heavyweight is fun. It's a benefit because I've been eating a lot of pasta," Paul said. "He definitely is looking like an animal. I will say people are underestimating me. When I go to his comments, they are saying if Mike loses, then fighting is rigged. They see how good he looks on the meets, but Mike looking good on the meets is not even half the battle. He is got to face me in the ring." I think he might be seeing of these videos and his confidence is growing. Boxing is poised for a resurgence of popularity, with a new wave of younger fans showing increased interest in the sweet science. The one fight in 2024 that is said to make the biggest splash in the combat sports world is the clash between former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson and social media sensation turned boxer Jake Paul. The rules for the match haven't been set in stone, and it remains unclear whether the bout will be an exhibition or an actual professional fight. However, the box office numbers the event will generate are not up for question. Tyson Paul is set to take place at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, one of the largest stadiums in the United States. The venue has the capacity to hold up to 80,000 fans, with the ability to be rearranged to fit 100,000, with the announcement that the highly anticipated rematch between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano will be the future soulmate event. It's possible that AT&T Stadium will be filled to capacity. Tickets are available on StubHub, one of the most reputable ticket sites, for those eager to witness this historic event. The ticket prices range from $500 to over $30,000 depending on the seat's location. The most formidable seats located in the stadium's upper section start at $509. Down near the floor level in CS section seating, you will see some of the exorbitant pricing for the event. The current prices show Tyson Paul is not geared toward the everyday fan. More seats will become available as we get closer to the fight, allowing for more reasonable pricing. As it stands, Tyson Paul may end up being one of the most star-studded boxing events in history. More celebrities, professional athletes, and entertainers could be in attendance than any boxing match in recent history. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.